The ICEVI, the Nippon Foundation Mathematics Package for Teachers video series, Abacus as a Mathematical Tool. Title of the video, Division of Decimal Numbers, General Guidelines. Procedures that we adapt for decimal multiplication and division are similar to that of the normal multiplication and division, except the treatment of decimal digits. In the decimal multiplication, we convert the decimal numbers into whole numbers before the multiplication process starts. Here, irrespective of the number of digits in the decimal parts of the numbers, we simply treat the numbers to be multiplied as whole numbers and proceed with the multiplication operation. For example, in the multiplication, 2.51 multiplied by 13.614, the first number has 2 decimal places, whereas the second number has 3 decimal digits or places. In the conversion of a whole number, we simply ignore the number of digits in the decimal parts and simply treat the above numbers as 251 and 13,614 and adapt general multiplication process to get the result. However, utmost care is necessary in the demarcation of decimal part in the result. As the first number has 2 decimal places and the second one has 3 decimal places, the multiplied value should have 5 decimal places from the right. The multiplied value of 251 and 13,614 is 3417114. As there are 5 digits in the decimal parts of the two numbers, we count 5 digits from the right of the result and put the decimal dot between 34 and 17, meaning that the result is 34.17114. We had demonstrated the decimal multiplication through a variety of examples in the preceding exercises. Unlike the decimal multiplication, decimal division involves the treatment of the decimal portion prior to the commencement of the actual division process, and we do not make any adjustment of decimal places in the result. Let us take the example 62.5 divided by 1.25. Here, the dividend 62.5 has 1 digit in the decimal part and the divisor 1.25 has 2 digits in the decimal part. In normal codes, when there is 1 digit in the decimal part, it indicates that it should be multiplied by 10 to make it as a whole number. Similarly, when the decimal part has 2 digits, the number should be multiplied by 100 to make it a whole number. This is true in the case of separate decimal numbers. But when they are involved in the division process, we should always look at the number which has the maximum number of digits in the decimal part. In the numbers 62.5 and 1.25, 1.25 has 2 decimal places and therefore we have to multiply it by 100 to get the whole number 125, that is 1.25 multiplied by 100, that gives 125. We have to multiply the other number 62.5 by 102 to convert that as whole number, and in this case it becomes 6250, that is 6250. The child should not be tempted to simply keep that as 625, similar to what we do in multiplication. Now the two numbers have been converted into whole numbers, and they are 6250, which is the dividend, and 125, which is the divisor. Now we can apply regular division process and get the final result. Unlike decimal multiplication, where we make adjustment in the results, there is no adjustment necessary in the result of the decimal division, as adjustment is carried out before the division process commences. We can provide exercises to the child to convert various decimal numbers with varied digits in the decimal portions for the purpose of decimal division.